knows that the only thing that can manipulate your mind about the true revelation of Christ is wrong presentation of him. The word there, men, the word there, flesh and blood, speaks of teachers, speaks of men, speaks of ideologies. The wrong presentation of Christ can affect your knowledge of Christ. If you do not know Christ personally, people will introduce another Christ to you. If you don't know Christ personally, people will introduce another Christ. Today, one of the problems you're having is that several Christ is being introduced. Some introduce the Christ of logic. Some introduce the Christ of their mind. Some introduce the Christ of confusion and division. Some introduce the Christ of letter, no power. Some introduce the Christ of manipulation. But the Christ of the Bible is called the Anointed One. When it comes with power. When it comes with might. When it comes with his glory. He said, who do men say that I am? Who do men say that I am? And he says, some say you are Jeremiah. Some say you are Elijah. Some say you are one of the prophets. All those women came is to introduce him, but they are not him. He said, but I say you are the Christ. He said, since you know me personally, I know you personally. Since you know me personally, I know. So Christ doesn't know you because you come to church. I'm sorry. Christ doesn't know you because you are in the department. Christ knows you because you know him. So he said, you. Are you aware? When he was asking them who men said, who do men say I am? It was a general thing. It wasn't specific. But now asked again, who do you say I am? Peter said, you are Christ. He said, now you are Peter. So you can be in church for 50 years and God doesn't know you. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh. You can be around for a long time and the Lord has no knowledge of you. But the day you pursue revelation, you are introduced to him personally. The day you pursue revelation, nothing brings acceleration, progression like revelation. The one that Paul said in Galatians chapter 2 verse 2, I went up by revelation and I communicated the gospel first to the Gentiles and privately to men of reputation. So when you have a knowledge of God personally, when you know God for yourself personally, when you say God like Paul in Philippians chapter 3 and verse 10, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering, be made conformable unto his death. I don't want to know God that people talk about. I don't want to know the God that people introduce to me. I don't want to know the God that my situation presents to me. I don't want to know the God that my father said about. I don't want to know the God that the economy told me about. I don't want to know the God that trials and temptation present to me. I want to know the God that God revealed to me. I want to know the God that he has revealed himself to me. Hear me and hear me, child of God. When you know God, he knows you. By yourself, for yourself.